Welcome back to Fast Money. Take a look at shares of data center REIT Equinix. It was a big winner as the work from home boom took off earlier this year. But as a COVID vaccine rolls out and people go back to the office, what's next for the company? Equinix CEO Charles Myers joins us now. Charles, great to have you with us.
Thanks, Melissa. Good to be here.
Your stock's been doing well this year. It's up about 20% year to date. But over the past 3 months, that's when we started to see the decline. And it's part of this larger rotation in general away from those work from home names, away from the growthy names. And I'm wondering, Charles, if you could speak to this idea that there has been pull forward in all sorts of work from home plays. Has there been pull forward in your view in terms of customers' demand for data centers?
Yeah, we don't really see it as a pull forward. We see it as a sustainable, sort of underlying demand driver in terms of digital transformation being a critical priority for businesses. We see digital transformation in our lives as consumers every day. And I think that same trend is playing out in the enterprise, creating a massive addressable market to support digital transformation. So I think while there is probably some spiky demand created by the work from home transition, I don't see it as a pull forward, but I see it more as a really strong underlying secular demand trend.
Charles, just seeing the news over the last couple of weeks, you closed on a joint venture with Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund. Can you speak to what you're hoping you're going to get from that?
Sure. That's actually our second joint venture with GIC to support our hyperscale aspirations. Some time ago, we actually decided to pursue the large footprint hyperscale demands of companies like AWS, Microsoft, Google, et cetera, the large cloud players, both here and in other parts of the world. Via a joint venture where we could allocate our capital to our retail, heavily interconnected business and use the financial resources of our partners to support the hyperscale side of our business. And so we're excited about that. We closed the JV in Western Europe some time ago. I've seen strong demand for that and just recently announced this most recent JV in Japan. And there'll be more to come in that space across the world with probably GIC and other partners as well.
Hey, so thanks for joining us here. So you mentioned earlier that, you don't really see it as much of a pull forward, and especially during the pandemic here. How do you see this acceleration kind of, going in 2021, 2022? Like, how do you see it for your business here? Because, there's a lot of investors who are trying to pull the plug on these trades that won the pandemic, so to speak. But it seems like your business was already going in this direction.
Yeah, I think, again, you look at the underlying demand drivers, and digital transformation as a trend is one that we think is extremely durable. As we talk to our customers, they just feel like, they've seen what happened in the pandemic in terms of people who were better prepared for digital transformation outperforming those that were less prepared. And I think, independent of macroeconomic conditions, we're seeing people prepared to put money to work to continue their digital transformation. I mean, every aspect of business across every vertical is changing due to digital. Not only how you interact with your customers in terms of online buying and what people normally think of, but also how you interact with your employees. And work from home has really shown that. How you interact with your suppliers, your partners. These businesses are now run by applications, and the performance of those applications is heavily dependent on your digital infrastructure. And that digital infrastructure really needs to be distributed across the globe. And that's where Equinix comes in terms of helping customers interconnect their infrastructure to the cloud.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.